Only 40% of you are subscribed. Fix that. I want to say thank you to my Patreon subscribers and my Twitch subscribers. If you want to help out the channel, you can actually help out for as little as $1 a month. Enjoy the video and have some fun. So, I've been asked specifically, has someone actually asked you? I remember speaking with a counselor because I was stressed at work and I had to do a lot of, I was working 50 to 60 hours a week. And I remember being stressed at work. And I remember seeing a counselor because it's a lot of stress. Dealing with COVID, dealing with some other shit, not having a consistent partner as far as dating. I had been asked by a counselor, do you know what happy feels like? Can you feel happy? And I didn't know how to answer that question at the time. Did I feel a sense of joy and elation? Sometimes. Did I feel a sense of depression and down? Not really, just more, wore out. And it kind of got to me to say, like, what is happy? And, like, short answer is, I'd rather be content in what I can accomplish, where I'm at right now, but always striving more. What's the definition of happy? And so I've asked other people, like, what do they mean by are they happy, or what do they think happiness is? And to be honest with you, no one can give me a concrete, objective reason. And this is something that I've actually saw. And I've never watched this video, but I wanted to watch this video. And this is a video talking about, are people happy? Antinatalism versus natalism. I think that's how you pronounce it. So let's watch this, shall we?
Are people happy in this world? That is a very, very important question. We are so concerned with doing what we think we are supposed to do.
Okay, so I am going to speed him up just a little bit.
That we forget what would actually make this life worth living. What will make this?
So this is a blanket prescription about what makes this life worth living. For different people, there are different things. Here, happiness is when you break your no flat pledge. Who makes a fat no fat pledge at all? Shit. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Life worth living is happiness. Are we happy? How do we feel about this world as a collective? If more than 90% of people in the world are not happy, wouldn't you say that that would mean that this is not worth it, or we are doing something wrong as a collective?
I mean, like, when you say 90% of the people in this world aren't happy, that kind of maps out to, I don't know, the wealth disparity that you see with a lot of people. I mean, like, that more and more people live in abject poverty than any time now, and that's leading to happiness. That maybe it's a socioeconomic issue versus just people just don't know what to be happy about. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's go.
Should people be happy with having to wake up very, very early in the morning and go to work, jobs that they do not like?
No, they should. They should not be happy. They should not be content with it. It is a fucking problem. No, they should not be happy. They should not be happy. I'm sorry, they should not be happy. And then the person that makes money off of them, no, they should not be happy. Okay. I'm not trying to be a socialist right now, just trying to play a game.
And then come back home late, tired, and don't get to spend time with their families for minimum wage. Should people be happy? Should people be happy?
No, no, they should not be happy. Like, I don't care. Like, stop and say no, they should not be happy. I know he's doing a preamble, like I just did a preamble, but like, no, they should not be happy.
To be slaves?
Well, according to Republicans, I'm sorry, okay.
Some people do not see that we are still slaves because it took another form. Slavery took another form, and they are not conscious enough to realize that this is another form of slavery. This is a more advanced form of slavery. Think about.
Okay, and I get the hyperbole with this. Yes, wage slavery. If you don't have the freedom to spend the money that you, or you don't have the freedom even though you have money, yes, it can be a form of limiting your rights. That is actually true. That is so true. Marx wrote about this and shit like that, and before you fucking tankies get happy about this, yeah, in China they not free either. That's an authoritarian state. But let's go.
About it. People who work really, really hard, people who are doing things that are actually hard to do, are not getting paid enough. They're getting paid peanuts. And
True.
their bosses will be on their asses all the time, even though they're being paid peanuts. And their bosses don't necessarily have to do a lot of work, but they get paid more than them. Have you noticed that? People who work shitty jobs ain't getting shit. Doesn't that remind you of slavery? Slaves used to do the hard things that their owners didn't want to do, but they weren't really getting much from it. It was their owners that were getting to benefit from their labor. You see?
This
It
is
is
true.
slavery. So are we really happy with that? Even if you don't see that this is slavery, are you happy? Are you okay? Do you feel complete? Do you feel like this is
First of all, your job should never make you feel complete. Even if it's a job that you absolutely love, you are a complete person, regardless of the job that you have. You are a complete person. I feel like I need to say that. Um, your job doesn't complete you. A spouse or a partner does not complete you. They can give you joy, they can give you elation, they can even give you that much sought after happiness, but they do not complete you. Happiness can also be relieving, uh, ah, uh, receiving a paycheck when you're almost broke. I guess that's what that means. Well, let's go.
worth it? Do you feel like this is a blessing? Do you feel like you would choose to do this again? It is a very important question. Would you do this again? If some higher being came to you and said, yo, you're gonna die today, but we want to give you an opportunity to come back, would you choose to come back?
That's an interesting question, and I've actually seen Aaron Ra actually propose this question: if you can live this life with knowing what you do, would you do it all over again? After like, and that is an interesting question. I personally don't know. I don't know. Yeah, did this motherfucker really ram into me? Heal him. Heal him. He is really in there trying to fucking attack me. I guess. Anyway, let's go.
All right, maybe you would, but let me ask you another question. If that higher being said, you're dying today, but we can give you an opportunity to repeat your life, meaning that you can come back and re-experience the things that you have experienced in this lifetime. Would you want to come back?
I don't know. Would I do the same? Would I live the same life? I don't know. I will actually say that I don't know. If I had the knowledge that I had, then it wouldn't be the same life because I would make different decisions because I would have the knowledge that I have. Like, you know, questions like that, those are really big philosophical questions. And I'm glad I don't have to struggle with that shit. But let's go.
I think most people would say no. Hell fucking no. The reason why people would say no is because this life is not good enough for most people. It's just that they're very optimistic. You see, when you look at your life, the things that you've been through, you actually realize that, man, this life really sucks. But you're optimistic and you're like, yo, man, I've been through 1, 2, 3. Let me get to experience what's on the other side. Let me get to have a better life. So you become optimistic and think, yo, maybe I will make it. Maybe.
I see that. That's why I killed all my optimism. I have no optimism left. I have no optimism. Like, this motherfucker is really shooting me after I'm dead in the motherfucking water. Alright. Stop. Defend me, damn it. Okay, let's go.
Maybe I'll get to the other side and get to experience what people are experiencing on the other side. You see, but if you were to repeat.
But if you only have one life and you don't, like, what if you don't believe that there's an other side? Like, this is what I don't get with a lot of these people. I don't believe that there's an other side. I believe that this is the one life we have. But alright, let's go.
Repeat the life that you have heard. I think you would not want that. You'd be like, hell fucking no. I'm not repeating this bullshit. People are not happy, man. When I look around, I don't see people who are happy. I see miserable people who are working shitty jobs, who are complaining all the time, who are full of hatred. I don't think people are happy.
Then, if you want to sit back and complain about people not being happy, what do you want to do about it? How do you want to actually help? Like, this is the shit that I don't get. Like, a lot of people say that, oh, these people aren't happy, but they don't want to do shit to help. And they're just like, why complain about something? I'm getting my ass worked. I need to fucking go. I need to go. Alright, let's go.
I genuinely don't think people are happy. Even people that I feel are doing better than me financially, I look at them and be like, come on, man. Like, I don't even wish to be someone else because
more money, more problems. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's go.
At this, and when I say to be someone else, I mean, like, I'm referring to any person in the world, like even people that are way above me in terms of finances.
And they're not above you in terms of finances. They just have more finances. Nobody's above anybody else. Now I understand that there are stupid people, but they still have the same value as everybody else. Except for Vegeta. Vegeta is an asshole, and he's way below everybody else's value.
In terms of like hierarchy, dude, I don't feel like people are happy, and I feel like
maybe we should get rid of hierarchy. I know I'm just being an asshole, but it's just like some certain shit. Just like you are saying the reason why people are having issues, dog. You are saying it, but you're accepting the world as it is instead of saying, "How can I change it?" Well, let's continue.
Really, the best thing you can do for yourself is to really accept the truth, and that's gonna give you peace. Because if you accept that, okay, we are in this fucked up state of consciousness, we are in this fucked up world, then you're gonna make the decisions that are actually going to take you somewhere. You are gonna make decisions that are gonna actually free you.
How are you gonna make those decisions? What are those decisions? What are the causes of those decisions? Okay, let's go.
I mean, if you realize that, okay, this world sucks, you're gonna say, oh well, I'm not gonna have kids, because if I bring kids here, they're gonna suffer, and I will be the one that's responsible.
And that's a valid thing to say. That's valid. That is valid. That is so valid. And we need to like normalize people saying that, hey, I don't want to bring kids in the world because I don't want to see them suffer. It is okay. You do not owe the human race more contributions to the genetic pool just because you're a human. And I know people say, what if your parents had that idea with you? And like the fuck? They didn't. I'm here, so what the fuck else? Next question.
If my kids are suffering, then I'm the one who's responsible because I'm the one who brought them here. So, because I'm aware that this place sucks, I'm not going to have children, which would be a good thing, you see. So, really, accepting the truth is very, very important. The truth is, people are not happy. People are not happy in this world, bro.
But why? Why aren't they happy? Like, and I know it's a bit more complicated than just like one particular reason. But it's just like you're just complaining, dog. It's never. It's not. I need to fix it or things need to change. It's just you complaining. All right, let's go.
This place really, really suck. It's just that people are very optimistic, you know. Optimism bias is a real thing. Always feeling like you are special and you will be able to get where you need to be. We all feel like that. We all feel like that, but there can only be few people who really get to the top.
But why don't we just change the structure where people don't feel like they have to be at the top to be happy? Like, we can do that, right? All right, let's go.
I watch MMA a lot. I watch UFC fights a lot, and in every division there can only be one champion. But there will be a lot of guys who try to get to the top because they know the benefits of being a champion. But not everyone is gonna be champion. That's not how it was set up, and this is kind of how this life is. Not
So this is whole video has turned out to be if you ain't at the top, it's okay. Just be okay with it because you're not at the top, and just you should be okay with it. And because you're at the top, you don't need to be happy. Like this is what this video is boiling down to me. I admit that I've only watched half of this video, but that's what this shit sounds like to me. It's like the only way you can be happy is to be on the top, and it's just like, no, that's not the only way. Okay, let's go.
everyone is going to win. It's not supposed to be like that. You know, people are going to tell you that you must work hard, you must not sleep, you must like if we all do not sleep, then what's going to happen? We're going to spend the rest of our lives fighting and chasing this so-called comfort and end up not being happy because we're not doing things that are actually important. You know, things that are actually supposed to make us happy because we're busy chasing these things that we are being programmed to chase every day. There's no winning, bruh. Something is obviously wrong, and people just need to wake up and become conscious enough to recognize.
Okay. So you have a prescription. You have a prescription. You have a prescription of what people be happy would make people happy.
That there are a lot of things that are wrong in this world, and the best way is to really stop bringing more people to suffer. You know, we need to stop being weak. We need to stop giving in to our impulses. We need to use our reasoning. We need to become more aware and really accept the truth, because most of the times we try to shy away from the truth. And
Okay, shy away from the truth. Stop shying away from the truth. What does that mean, though? What does that mean? All right, let's go.
even though we do that, we still get to suffer the consequences of avoiding truth. It's inevitable. You still have to deal with it. You know, your children are going to come into this world and they're going to suffer, and you're going to feel a lot of pain because they'll be suffering, and they.
So wait a minute. I know we just caught it and you just rolled past it, but what about the people who say that they don't want to bring children in this world because it causes suffering? Now you just supposed to do it because reason and waking up and okay, let's go.
They probably won't make it. You know, they probably won't get to have better lives than you, and you know, you'll just be perpetuating suffering, and that fucking sucks. Why do that if you can really choose to be free? If you can really choose to let go and say, yo, This world is not good enough, and I'm not gonna bring people into this place that is just not good enough, especially without their consent. If they wanted to come here and there was a way that I would know that they want to come here, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad thing to do that because that's what they want. But, and you might say, oh, there are a lot of people who want to be here, but let me remind you, dude, if you don't want to drink, like, this is, people who drink know this. Let's just say you go out with your friends and you don't want to drink that day, and then they're like, yo, man, just take a couple of sips. If you take enough sips, you're gonna feel like you want to drink, and that's kind of how this life is.
Did he just do a D-Roy penny candy story? Oh, okay. Let's go.
Life itself is fucked up, but once you come here, you just feel like you wanna, continue to be here, even though it's fucked up. It's like drugs. I gave this example before. It's like being addicted to drugs. It's fucked up, but you're addicted, so you just continue taking drugs. It's kind of the same thing. This is not good. This is not good enough. When you look at it from a higher perspective, you just say that, fuck, this is just hell. This is exactly like idiocracy, like what we were
This world is hell. Oh, I'm sorry. I was watching Naruto earlier.
seeing in the movie Idiocracy. Would you want to live in a world like that? Why? Why would you want to live in a world like that? Would they really be meaning to living in a world like that? Of course, they wouldn't be. The place sucks. All right, this place really, really sucks, and we're not gonna make it better.
So what? Wait, you can make it better. We live in. Humans have broken evolution pretty much, except for now, where it's like people are like getting taken out by smallpox. Even though, all right, let's go. But humans have actually broken evolution. A lot of the problems with this world are systems that we created. We can resolve a lot of the issues. But okay, let's go.
I've realized that, dude. We are not truth orientated. We're not focused on really understanding what's going on and really coming up with real solutions. It's very frustrating when you see people coming up with the dumbest solutions. You're like, come on, like, are you that blind? Do you not see that the solution is this? How we'll solve this problem? I've finally accepted that. Well, people are just dumb. What can we do, man? People just be coming up with the most retarded solutions, and we're out here looking at them like, what the fuck?
What are the solutions that you're offering? I know the solutions that I offer. What are the solutions that you're offering?
Like, what the fuck? I can see that this really will solve this problem, but these people are coming up with retarded solutions all the time, so it shows you that there's nothing that we can do. We're just fucked up, man, period. We are fucked. So really acknowledging the truth that, hey, man, the world is a mess and there's nothing that we can do. Let's just not have children. Let's just try to.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. Let's go.
Enjoy if we find this enjoyable. If we're strong enough to, endure the suffering and then enjoy what we can enjoy. I mean, that's something, right? But hey, man, bringing kids here, it may seem cool, but when you really, really think deeply about it, man, I don't know. Because I've debated with many natalists before, and they, when I bring this topic, man, they don't say anything. They'll be like, yo, man, when are you gonna have kids? And I'll be like, I don't want kids, dude. Like, wait, why would you not want kids? And I'll be like, man, I think the world is full of suffering and I don't want to bring kids in. And they'll be like, man, it's because you are broke or you've suffered, but you're gonna want to have kids, in the future. And then they make that triggers me. That makes me want to tell them the truth. Dude, they don't know what to say after.
So, this video is natalist versus anti-natalist, and instead of saying that we want to fix the problems that we have, no, like, the world is fucked, and so let's end the world in this generation. First, it's always gonna be people who don't want to have kids. It is. Secondly, having the idea that the world will never change literally is giving up. I'm done. Please like, share, and subscribe. Never give up. Never be a doomer like this motherfucker. And we're gonna cut that segment here.
I gave myself the power, where would